There are many places online to download video games to your PC, some of which even include games that are free or well below market pricing. Coming up, I'll share with you 10 of the best websites to download your favorite PC games to your computer. A few of these sites even include dedicated apps make it easier to access their game store and their collection. Let's get started. Let's get the behemoth out of the way first. Steam, by a wide margin with more than 50,000 games in their store, is the most popular platform to buy and play video games on your PC. One downside is their customer service is hit or miss that has improved quite a bit over the last few years. If you're looking to save money, keep an eye out for their weekly, weekend, and seasonal sales and hefty discounts, along with a decent amount of free-to-play games in their store. When you install the Steam app to your computer, their games library does a great job of keeping your games collection organized, with all your games easily accessible along the left pane. Epic, the creators Fortnite in 2018 as an attempt to compete with Steam, launched their own storefront called the Epic Game Store. While the selection is limited, they do have exclusive games not found elsewhere. Each and every week since their launch, you'll find free game giveaways that are yours to keep once downloaded, along with a healthy selection of free-to-play games, including Rocket League and the aforementioned Fortnite. One way that Epic has taken on Steam is by offering game developers a larger cut of the sales. Steam takes anywhere from a 20 to 30% cut, while Epic only takes a 12% cut of the sales. The Epic Game Store is not without controversy and has many detractors. Tencent, a Chinese-owned company, now has a 40% stake in Epic Games. Even though there is no real evidence, many people do fear that Epic will harvest the data for the Chinese government, so this is a concern for you. You might want to avoid using the Epic Game Store. Next up is GOG, which is the acronym for Good Old Games. The storefront was created by the folks at CD Projekt Group, makers of The Witcher series and Cyberpunk 2077. Their platform is 100% DRM-free, which means that no activation or online connection is required to play, or they don't have most of the newer AAA titles. They do have a good selection of indie games and old classics, having one of the best refund policies of any game store. You can get a refund up to 30 days after purchase, even if you downloaded, launched, and played the game. The Humble Store is a great site known for the limited-time Humble Bundles that give you the opportunity to buy a ton of free games for one low price, with a portion of the proceeds going to charity. For example, with this bundle, $20 unlocks more than 20 games, and in some cases with other bundles, paying more than the bundle price unlocks additional games. As you can see, most of the games are from small and indie developers, with some AAA titles mixed in. If bundles are not your thing, you can also find steep discounts on individual games, new and old, in their store. Upon purchasing any game on Humble, you'll be given a key to activate on either Steam or the Epic Game Store. Ubisoft Connect, which is the newly rebranded name for Uplay, is owned by Ubisoft. Some of their best-known franchises include Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and the numerous games their Tom Clancy series. In their store, you'll find the occasional deal, and just like you mentioned earlier, it's best to purchase Ubisoft games directly instead of from Steam or any other platform to avoid having more than one DRM running at the same time. They also have their very own Game Pass-like service called Ubisoft Plus, with access to more than 100 games for around $15 per month. While not being the best subscription plan available, it might be worth checking out for you if you're not caught up yet with a catalog. Battlenet is another great platform for gaming from Blizzard Entertainment, a subsidiary of Activision Blizzard, with apps for both Windows and macOS, while ignoring Linux users exist. You'll find popular game series on here from both Blizzard and Activision, including World of Warcraft, Overwatch, Diablo, and Call of Duty, some of which are free to play or include a trial version to try them out. First, while Steam may have the most well-known platform to buy PC games, Battle.net is actually older, having been released in 1996. The Steam platform didn't invade our lives for many years later. Its initial release was in 2003. Green Man Gaming is a site many of you have never heard of, but globally is ranked on PC as the second largest distributor of digital games, only second to Steam. It's also one of the best sites to get high-quality games at a discount. They've been around since 2010. And their multi-platform catalog includes more than 65 games from indie to AAA developers, both new and old. They're an authorized dealer for selling digital keys for more than 600 publishers, including Activision, 2K, the Bastat, Square Enix, and many others. If you're a true PC gamer, always on the hunt for a great deal, you should have the site bookmarked. You also find pricing in their Hot Deals section to be quite a bit lower than Steam and its other competitors. If you've grown tired of the mainstream games from the most well-known publishers, itchio might be the place for you, as a must-go-to site for indie games from independent developers, some of which are free or at a very low cost. They have nearly double the amount of games than in the Steam store, with around 100,000 titles to choose from, most of which are obscure and a hell of a lot of fun to play. If you're a Windows 10 user, you have a couple places to buy games on your PC from Microsoft, one of which is built into the operating system and is an absolute disgrace. The Microsoft Store app is a complete monstrosity. It's poorly laid out and confusing to the average user. Shame on you, Microsoft. On the flip side, Microsoft has the Xbox app for Windows 10 PCs that you can download from the craptastic Microsoft Store. This app has a far superior interface that makes it easier to find high-quality games with less clutter than actually searching for games in the Microsoft Store. As a PC gamer, Xbox Game Pass for PC is the best of any subscription service and can be accessed through the Xbox app. The cost is just $1 for the first month and $10 per month thereafter. By far the best deal on PC gaming right now. Not only do you get every game in the Halo series, you also get games from the Gears franchise, Flight Simulator, Forza Horizon 4, and Motorsport 7. And with the recent acquisition of Bethesda, games from the Doom, Fallout, and Elder Scrolls franchise are also included. Like I said, Xbox Game Pass, which is $10 per month right now after the first month. As most of you know, we don't accept sponsorships and we're totally unbiased. This is honestly a great freaking deal. Thanks for watching. All links are in the description. If this video is useful for you, give it a thumbs up and share with others. What is your favorite place online to download video games? Let us know about it in the comments. And if you're new to our channel, subscribe and click the notification bell to stay up to date with our latest top 10s and other tech-related stuff here on Zane's Tech.